Hey, Wammo here. Um, Looks like you guys are gonna watch Slacker. It's a pretty good movie. Uh, Rick Linklater came up to me and told me he had the idea for a film where he was gonna follow me around Austin and just record what happens to me over the course of a day. And I told him, hey man, you know what would be a better idea is if you didn't just record me, if you started with yourself and then did a stream of consciousness film that each transition was when you bumped into another person, it would follow that person instead of your main character. And just make me a tiny little piece of it. And I think if you include a little performance art, a little music, some literary references, you might get away with an art film that really changes film history. So that's what he did, and you're going to watch it. The amazing thing about that film is what it captures about the city of Austin. It really captures Austin in that kind of height of grunge and alt music era. I had the greatest job in the world at that time. I was spinning records at the Cannibal Club between bands, which meant that I could spin records for 20 minutes playing whatever I want. I could play Black Sabbath into NWA, into Tad, into Frank Sinatra, into Etta James, into Black Flag, and then while the band was playing, go drink for free, do drugs, and have sex in the bathroom. And even then, there were days where I said, I don't want to go to work, man. So, Austin was an amazing town at that time, and you can really think of Austin as a singer-songwriter that becomes a rock star. Starts off really mellow and acoustic, and goes through a little country phase, and then gets really punk rock and down and dirty, and then just begins to build and get fatter and bigger and more famous, and now it's this bloated, rich Elvis has just left the building, behemoth, kind of an amorphic amoeba of music and sloth-like, I want to say rapture, but still an amazing city. I mean, I guess you could also look at it as a city right in the middle of Texas. But the guy from that band, what is it, Adorable Taxi Corpse or something, wanted to show Slacker to you guys. And no, I'm kidding. Ben from Deathcab For Cutie wanted an intro to Slacker from a cast member that's a musician. And now that I don't live in Austin anymore and I live in Pittsburgh, I don't play as much music anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for a gig, because I'll tell you right now, Pittsburgh is to live music what Austin is to football. Right after high school, it just kind of drops off. So Here it is. The best movie ever made. Slacker.